Guys, welcome back. This is Carl the Night Lord, or you could call me Carl the Element Guy. And today I'll be making my own empire. Yes. Okay, first I start with Kazakhstan until I conquer. Okay, this is only my first empire video. There are gonna be like a season 2 of this. Okay? Make empires. I begin here, bordering Russia and Kazakhstan. And after that, I take whole of Kazakhstan. And when I realize that I'm a large country, I want more land. So I take wars with the Tans. And I won in the process. After that, I took some of China's land. However, I lost a bit of it because I was too lazy. Then I attacked Iran, expanding my colonial empire. I was kind of getting stronger until I realized that Russia was gonna target me. So I had to get land as soon as possible. I wanted to take over all of the world. And to do that, I need to destroy all of Europe. Yeah, and before I actually reached Europe, I took out most of the Middle Eastern countries. My plan was to take over all of Europe. And I took Ukraine in the process. Me and Russia made a deal that I would have most of Ukraine. Actually, I lied to Russia. I took all of Ukraine and attacked most of his land, leaving him with nothing. And when I tried invading, he stopped me. You know why they stopped me? Because 5 countries, the UK, Spain, France, Italy, and Germany made an alliance, which they formed an empire in their alliance, called the Big Five. The Big Five was, why do you call it the Big Five? Because five strong countries in Europe teamed up together. However, my only plan was to take over all of the world, so I didn't really have to target them yet, because they are hard countries to beat. So I stopped attacking Europe. But before I stopped attacking Europe, I took some of the land. And then I left. Then I went to Egypt. I took over Egypt. I had a little war with Libya. However, I lost that war, so I had to go south. And I took many countries along the way. Then I reached downer than possible. I went even more south. And I kept attacking until I found Madagascar and took it. Then I started attacking Italy, trying to destroy the Big Five. I did succeed in actually destroying all of Italy, but I did not succeed in taking every single part of Italy. But I did succeed in taking Libya. which made my empire large. I was destroying countries till I wanted even more land. I was so arrogant. That I literally wanted to challenge Greenland. After I took Greenland, I went even more south. I took all the land. I took all South African land and moved up to the northern side. Then I kept attacking. And I attacked most of Algeria and took over Morocco. And I secretly attacked Spain for no reason. However, I couldn't get more up because my empire was still weak. I was now the largest country in the world. However, someone stopped me. The US saw that I took over a whole continent and he wanted to stop me. How would he stop me, you ask? Well, the only way he could stop me is by making me believe that I'm too weak. And then I attacked a lot of Norway. I couldn't attack Sweden because Sweden had too many allies. So I just ignored Sweden. Then I moved on to more of Asia and took over India, making my empire larger than I thought. I took back China. I crushed all of Russia. I thought my plan had worked because I kept taking. I took so much land. I was the largest empire in the world. I was larger than Great Britain. After I took all of Russia, I moved to Alaska. After I attacked Alaska, I took over most of Canada. And then I aimed for the US. However, the US already knew what I was planning. And before I took the US, I took a little bit of Iceland. I took more countries in Europe. However, there's no prevail. I almost lost. Because I planned to take over all of South America. I managed to take a lot of South America, but I didn't take all of South America. I was too weak. I planned on attacking the Philippines, reaching Taiwan, and reaching a lot of islands in our nations. I took many countries. I thought I was so strong. However, my empire stopped. I was worried because my soldiers would not come back. My soldiers did not even come back. I sent even more soldiers, but there's no prevail. They were missing too. That's why I took so much land to guard more soldiers. I couldn't take away a lot of countries. I only took a little bit of Japan, I only took a little bit of South Korea and took a little bit of Japan. My colonization was larger. It was the largest empire in the world. Only a few countries lived. It was too strong. was too strong. Maybe stronger than the world. I attacked too many countries. However, it would lead to my downfall. After a few days later, it would lead me to my downfall. I conquered all of South America and crushed it. I turned some countries into landlocked countries. I took out South America. And I took out Indonesia. My soldiers were no longer disappearing because I looked at them and watched their every move, and I realized what made them disappear. Nukes were being sent all around, but all of them were disappearing. I took out a lot of countries. Crushed China, not letting anyone live. I had the largest empire now. I was strong. I turned China into a landlocked country, leaving no mercy for China. I killed them. There I knew I had so much power. I destroyed Sweden easily. Then I moved on to Denmark. I used all my power. I killed many countries. I left the US. Before I attacked the US, I killed the Big Five. I wanted the Big Five to be a landlocked country. I'm now the largest empire. Then I killed. Then I take the last bits of land. And I finish my empire.